Welcome, folks. Team Forbid's Not So Senior Citizen, the old man here, back at you today. Back at you with our deck profile today. Today, we're going to take a look at one of Blazing Vortex's new archetypes, S Forces. So let's go ahead and get this started. You're going to run 3 S Force Rappa Chiyomaru. Her effect, she allows you, when a monster your opponent controls is in the same column as an S-Force monster, that monster can only attack the monster in the same in that column. And then her secondary effect, which is a quick effect, you can banish one S-Force monster from your one S-Force card from your hand, return this to bounce this back to your hand, and then special summon an S-Force monster from your deck. So what you can do is you can banish, say, Gravitino from your hand, and then go to special summon Platina, so that you can special summon the banished S-Force Gravitino to get an additional S-Force card search. Next up, we're just running the one D Gamma. D Gamma's effect, if a monster is in the same column as an S-Force monster, that monster can't change battle positions, and when it's special or normal summon, you can target one monster your opponent controls and change its battle positions. Next, we're running 3 Orifice. I'm gonna probably trim it down to 2 or 1, but his effect, your opponent cannot target any monsters in the same column as one of your S-Force monsters with card effects. And when a monster your opponent controls activates its effect, which is this is being a quick effect, you banish one S-Force card from your hand, destroy that monster. Running. There we go. We're running 3 S-Force Gravitino, your searcher for the deck, and then when a monster in the same column as a S-Force monster leaves the field, that card gets banished instead. Next, we're running 3 Platina. I mentioned it earlier, but she's gonna be your special summon for your Chiyomaru, and she allows you to recycle your banished S-Force monsters, and helps get those effects off whenever the S-Force monster gets special summoned. Next up, I'm trying to get this deck geared towards column control, so I'm running 2 Watt Telekinetic Puppeteers. You discard the Puppeteer to move a monster your opponent controls to the same column as one of your S-Force monsters. And then we're gonna couple that with some Chaos support. So I'm running 2 Chaos Datalists. This is probably a real must for the deck, because Chaos Datalist, it allows Chaos Datalist, while field spell is face up on the field, your opponent cannot target light or dark monsters you control with card effects. Next up, 1 Chaos Creator to recycle even more of your banished monsters, and to special summon a banished light or dark monster from the banish zone, and then 1 Chaos Dragon Livineer. That's it for the monster lineup. We're gonna move on ahead to the spells. We're gonna be running 3 S-Force Bridge Heads. This is gonna be your search and add upon activation for your S-Force monsters, and then it grants your S-Force monsters just 1 S-Force monster protection from battle. Next up, 3 S-Force Showdowns. It's a quick spell which allows you to either special summon a S-Force monster from your hand in defense position, or you can target 1 S-Force monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. We're going to be running 2 Pots of Prosperity for draw, and you only really use 1. At least I only use just 1 extra deck monster, so a lot of the extra deck is going to be cards that you can use depending on the situation, or just fodder for the Pots of Prosperity. 1 terraforming for your bridgehead, 2 chaos spaces to search for your chaos support, 1 rhoda, 1 called by the grave because we can't have nice things, dimensional fissure for more advanced shenanigans, DDR to special summon your banish S-Force monsters, 2 psychic erasers. I'm planning on replacing that with what was it? With reinforced truths to get Chiyomaru out to the field faster. And then moving on to traps, we're running 2 S-Force specimens. S-Force specimens allows you to target a S-Force monster either in your grave or in the banish zone, and special summon it to a zone that and special summon it to a column that you have that opponent's monster is in. And then its graveyard effect. It allows you to banish this card from the graveyard and target 1 S-Force monster you control, and move it to another one of your main monster zones. And then because there's multiple monster types in this deck, we're gonna be running 2. There can be only 1. So that's it for the main deck lineup. We're gonna move on to the extra deck. We're running 3 S-Force Justifies. S-Force Justify, its effect, you cannot summon, set monsters to a zone this card points to. And then quick effect, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, one effect monster opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of the turn, and then you can move that monster to a zone that it points to. And its secondary effect, when it declares an attack, you can banish all monsters that this card points to. Next, we're running 1 is Easel to search for your Chiyomaru, and even though you won't be able to immediately activate the Chiyomaru effect, it's fine because if you set 1. If you preemptively set 1 S-Force Showdown, you'll be able to use its effect to special summon it from your hand during your opponent's turn, and then use its quick effects to get more of your S-Force monsters to the field. Next is IP Masquerena, and then like I said, most of your extra deck is going to be fodder for your Pots of Disparity. So we're going to be running a Nightmare lineup. And then the next 3 cards are more situational, but it's just Avermax, Boral Sword, and Saryuja. So that's pretty much it. I hope you like it. We always welcome any comments or criticism or any suggestions that you might have. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and tune in next time.